Hope everybody's having a good day. Most people in my community probably aren't aware that Father's Day weekend, for many years, some of the most horrific, destructive, spiritual, and emotional storms have always hit me on Father's Day weekend. You look at yesterday's video, that was an example of it. And I've always called Father's Day Sunday, I've always called it Black Sunday because of all the terrible, destructive spiritual events that have happened to me. And most people probably aren't aware of that's why I call it Black Sunday. And another thing is, ever since, I guess, the mid-1990s, I'll just tell you about another one. And leave it in the comments below if you have anything you want to say. August 17th. So, August 17th, 1996. I had this dream that this severe storm came up to where I was with 80-mile-an-hour wind, baseball-sized hail. And I dreamt that it was on the payday of where I worked the next week. Saw a clock in the dream. On August 17th, 1996, the clock said 2:01. And sure enough, at exactly 2:01 when I went to get my paycheck, that storm came to pass exactly. August 17th, 2001, or no, we go back to the year 2000. August 17th in the year 2000, I tried to go to school, and my mother, which is no longer with us, gave me some money for tuition. And sadly, and I feel horrible about it to this day, I flunked out. And I'll be honest, I flunked out. So then, over the spiritual wounds from that, in 2001, on August 17th, I went to the mental hospital for 3 days back in Georgia, inpatient. That was August 17th, 2001. And the other days of my life aren't bad. So we go to August 17th, 2002. Me and my family got in an argument I will never forget. Then it happened again on August 17th, 2003, exactly a year later, without me even thinking about it being August 17th. And so 2004, on August 17th, I never will forget the historic day that I severed the ties. August 17th, 2006. Hot Thursday afternoon, 106 degrees. I had a rollover car wreck. Rolled over 5 times. And knocked down 2 big trees on I-75 in Georgia. 2006, August 17th. August 17th, the next year, 2007, it was on a Friday. And I dreamed 10 days before that, on the 7th, that I saw all the trees just all of a sudden fall down on the ground in my yard where I was living. And it was a thunderstorm, so August 17th, 2007, I had seen the clock in the dream. It said exactly 5 o'clock. So when in real life it happened, 5 o'clock, I rolled in. We had a 100-mile-an-hour microburst at my house, and all the trees went sideways and just fell on the ground. In seconds, all the power poles fell across my driveway. Everything, all the trees were down in seconds. 100-mile-an-hour microburst. Exactly 5 o'clock as I dreamed. The next year, 2008, August 17th, I was doing some work helping somebody do some cleaning up. And there was a guy that was allergic to wasp, and we stirred up the biggest yellow jacket's nest I've ever seen in my life. August 17th, 2008. So after that, moved to Oklahoma. August 17th, 2009, there was 2 severe thunderstorms here with 60-mile-an-hour winds twice in the same day on August 17th. And in 2011, I was just walking on the park trail and a big tree limb fell a foot right there in front of me. If it had hit me in the head, I'd have been gone. August 17th, 2011. August 17th, 2013, me and a friend were building a shed for a friend here. And neighbor across the street got home, and he's working in Tulsa. And driving north, a 4x4 came off a truck. Bounced up in the road, 8-foot 4x4, went through the windshield and grazed his face. And he was scraped up. And he almost died on August 17th, 2013. And August 17th, 2014, I had another project. Me and a friend went to Lowe's here, and, we got on the loading dock because we were going to get a bunch of plywood because we were doing another building project. So one of the Lowe's employees comes out there to move the carts out of the way so they can get the forklift and load the stuff that we had bought. Well, one of the carts dropped and snapped her leg. Snapped it, crack right there in front of us. And like the other guy was like, oh my gosh, and the bone was sticking out. August 17th, 2014, and then 2015, August 17th. A car was going by my house, blew a tire, and it ran way up in my yard, and I was out in the yard cooking, and the thing scared me to death. It blew a tire. And that's how crazy that this stuff is. And then 2016 on August 17th, me and another person were at the lake, and we had a bad hailstorm come through and dent everything up and all of that. And then it was pretty quiet all the way from 2017 all the way to 2024. And then August 17th, 2024, that was when me and the church, we got into it, and there was a discrepancy about a certain thing I said, and we went back to 216 protocols. And I'm saying went back to 216 protocols. And we're back to 2011 protocols now with the truck, and 2011 protocols on that. And So that's August the 17th, how crazy it is. And then Father's Day weekend, like I'm saying, is Black Sunday, and today is Father's Day, June 15th, 2025. And you know, this weekend has been real black and very depressing for me after yesterday. And you know, this is Black Sunday. And I just thought I would get this very bizarre story that I have off my chest with everybody. And I don't know why Father's Day and August 17th is always so horrendous. I don't know, but much love, everybody. I'm just going to get that off my chest. Sunday, June 15th, 2025.